It's been a while since I made a most dangerous video, so I wanted to look at the most recent crime statistics and see how they stack up. This list is based on each city's murder and property crime rates per 100,000 people, determined by FBI crime reports. These are the most dangerous places to live in the United States. Starting our countdown at number 10 is Little Rock, Arkansas. While it's the capital of Arkansas, it also has one of the highest crime rates in the country. In 2024, Little Rock reported more than 14,000 total crimes, including over 3,400 violent crimes and 10,600 property crimes. Aggravated assaults accounted for most of the violent crime, while thefts and burglaries were the most common property offenses. The good news is that violent crime has been trending downward in recent years. Even with those improvements, Little Rock still ranks as the 10th most dangerous city in America. At number 9 is Baltimore, Maryland. Known for its historic harbor and rich culture, Baltimore has long struggled with high crime rates. In 2024, the city reported more than 32,000 total crimes, including over 9,100 violent crimes and 23,500 property crimes. Aggravated assaults and robberies were among the biggest contributors, while thefts and vehicle thefts led the way in property crime. Baltimore has made progress by reducing homicides in recent years, but it still remains one of the most dangerous cities in the country, earning the number 9 spot on our list. At number 8 is Monroe, Louisiana. With a population of just over 46,000, Monroe consistently ranks as one of America's most dangerous cities on a per capita basis. In 2024, the city reported nearly 3,530 total crimes, including 876 violent crimes and 2,654 property crimes. Aggravated assaults accounted for the vast majority of violent offenses, while thefts and burglaries were the most common property crimes. The good news is that violent crime declined from the previous year, but Monroe still has one of the highest violent crime rates in the nation, earning it the number 8 spot on our list. Coming in at number 7 is Cleveland, Ohio. While it's known for its sports teams and location on Lake Erie, the city continues to struggle with high crime rates. In 2024, Cleveland reported more than 21,700 total crimes, including 5,663 violent crimes and over 16,000 property crimes. Aggravated assaults, robberies, and vehicle thefts were among the biggest contributors. The good news is that violent crime and homicides both declined from the previous year. Even with that progress, Cleveland still ranks among the most dangerous cities in America, landing at number 7 on our list. At number 6 is New Orleans, Louisiana. Famous for its music, food, and Mardi Gras, the city also continues to battle one of the highest crime rates in the country. In 2023, New Orleans reported nearly 23,500 total crimes, including almost 5,000 violent crimes and more than 18,500 property crimes. Aggravated assaults and vehicle thefts made up a large share of those offenses. The encouraging news is that violent crime and homicides have been trending downward in recent years. Even so, New Orleans remains one of America's most dangerous cities, earning the number 6 spot on our list. At number 5 is Alexandria, Louisiana. With a population of just over 43,000, this small city has one of the highest violent crime rates in the entire country. In 2024, Alexandria reported nearly 4,000 total crimes, including more than 1,100 violent crimes and over 2,800 property crimes. Aggravated assaults made up the overwhelming majority of violent offenses, while thefts were the most common property crime. Despite its relatively small size, Alexandria's exceptionally high crime rate places it among the most dangerous cities in America, earning it the number 5 spot on our list. Coming in at number 4 is Detroit, Michigan. Once known as the heart of the American auto industry, Detroit still faces one of the highest crime rates in the nation. In 2024, the city reported nearly 40,000 total crimes, including almost 11,600 violent crimes and more than 28,000 property crimes. Aggravated assaults and vehicle thefts were among the biggest contributors. The encouraging news is that Detroit recorded its fewest homicides in nearly 60 years in 2024. Even with that progress, the city remains one of America's most dangerous, earning the number 4 spot on our list. At number 3 is St. Louis, Missouri. Home to the iconic Gateway Arch, St. Louis has consistently ranked among the most dangerous cities in America for years. In 2024, the city reported nearly 16,800 total crimes, including more than 4,200 violent crimes and over 12,500 property crimes. Robberies, aggravated assaults, and vehicle thefts were among the biggest contributors. The good news is that violent crime and homicides have continued to decline in recent years. Even so, St. Louis still has one of the highest crime rates in the nation, earning the number 3 spot on our countdown. At number 2 is Oakland, California. Located across the bay from San Francisco, Oakland has long struggled with high rates of both violent and property crime. In 2024, the city reported nearly 40,000 total crimes, including more than 8,300 violent crimes and over 31,000 property crimes. Vehicle thefts, robberies, and aggravated assaults were among the city's biggest public safety challenges. The good news is that crime has been trending downward in recent years, with declines in both violent crime and homicides. Even with that progress, Oakland remains one of the most dangerous cities in America, earning the #2 spot on our list. And coming in at #1 is Memphis, Tennessee. Home to blues music, barbecue, and the legacy of Elvis Presley, Memphis also has the highest crime rate on our list. In 2024, the city reported more than 57,000 total crimes, including over 15,000 violent crimes and more than 42,000 property crimes. Aggravated assaults, vehicle thefts, and robberies were among the biggest contributors to the city's crime problem. While local leaders continue working to reduce crime, Memphis still records one of the highest violent crime rates in the nation, making it the most dangerous city in America on our countdown. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which city you'd like to see featured next.